This is George Sims, and I, along with my partner Kevin Roberts, are some of the designers and sponsors of the From Here to Success marketing system. We're very pleased to be working with Platinum Synergy and the president and CEO, Scott Hachey, and I'd like to introduce him at this time to let him tell you a little bit about this system.
Well, hello, everybody. It's great to be here today on this webinar. We're introducing today From Here to Success, the online marketing system to help you enhance your Vemma business. So today what we'll do is we're going to show you exactly how we've created a system in place, not only from the marketing side of things, but also we've created the autoresponders in behind the scenes, a complete flow of how when you're talking to your prospects, exactly what to do, as well as when you're onboarding the new people into your Vemma business, exactly the training that they need to go through, as well as the steps they need to be doing on a weekly basis in order to keep them on task and focused in building their business forward. So what I'd like to start off doing is explaining a little bit about the marketing sales funnels that we have in place here. We have engineered 3 different sales funnels right out of the gate. We will be adding more, and of course, with your feedback, we're going to be personalizing it, customizing it as we go to make sure that it is always an optimal performance for you. These 3 sales funnels are set up, one for the business opportunity. So this is more talking about Vemma as a business and the opportunity itself. It's a great sales funnel that shows a great video to capture people's interest in the business of Vemma itself. We also have 2 product-focused funnels. One is geared towards the Bod-e line with Chris Powell. So you'll see here that there's multiple videos that are tied into this initial lead capture page, as well as corresponding videos in behind the scenes once they've actually opted in and to find out more. So you have different ways to be able to generate leads, not only with the business opportunity funnel, but also with the Bod-e weight loss funnel. But we also have a Verve funnel as well. And Verve Energy Drink is a very unique product, and it goes after a very unique market. And we've engineered this lead capture page to be fun, modern, and appealing to the younger market. So you could actually share this lead capture page in your marketing or with your warm market to be able to generate leads for the Verve product, which is giving you 3 great ways to be able to market your Vemma business right here in the system. Now the question is when these leads are coming in and they're coming in off your advertising and they're requesting information off the forms, what happens to these leads? Well, we have put them all directly into your contact manager system, which is built right into the platform here. So I'm just going to click on the contacts button across the top of the screen, and you'll see that I have a list of a bunch of different prospects that are coming in from all of my different funnels. So you see here right out of the gate, as they come in off of any of those 3 funnels, they'll be coming in as a prospect. So these are untouched people at this point. We have the ability to be able to select these prospects, and you'll see that right on the screen, it'll change the information right here dynamically as we go through the different prospects. I'm going to use this last prospect here as an example here today. Now, I also want to say that this screen, as you're seeing it on my computer, I'm using a Macintosh, it also works very easily on tablet as well as on your smartphone as well. We've made it so that the buttons are nice and big so that as you're working with your contacts, as you're talking to them, if it's on your cell phone, for example, it's very easy to be able to maneuver your way around the back office. As well as if you're meeting somebody in person, face to face, you want to get them into your sales funnel right off your mobile phone. You can do that very easily just by adding a contact into your contact manager here. It's very simple to do so. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually simulate communicating with this contact. They've come through, and you can see that they came through this particular contact, came through yourbesthealthdrink.com. So we know that they come in from that specific funnel, and we're going to pick up the phone, and we're going to call them, and we're going to talk to them about that specific funnel. Now, there's 2 ways you can call these people. You can pick up the phone and you can dial them up on the telephone, like the old-fashioned way, or you can actually use Skype. I use Skype all the time for international dialing. It's a great tool that allows me to be able to dial from my computer and from my cell phone as well, without having ridiculous long distance speeds. We've built it in. You can one-click dial right from here. It'll launch your Skype not only on your computer or your smartphone or your tablet. It will automatically dial your people out. So we've integrated that feature here for you for easy dialing. Now, when I do call the contact, I pick up the phone, I call them. There's one of 2 things that are going to happen. We are either going to get a hold of them or they're not going to be available. So all we have to do right now is tell the system, did we connect with them So get them on the line, or did we not connect with them? And of course, what the system will do is it will recommend the outcomes. So let's say we connected with them, we click on connected, the system's going to ask, what was the outcome of your call? So as I'm talking to this prospect and trying to feel out exactly where they're at, how things are going with them, what are they more interested in, that kind of thing. All we have to do with this system, as we're talking to them, is tell people or tell the system what happened on that particular call. Just like the presets on your car stereo, we have all the actions that need to take place after you've talked to this person preset into the outcomes of the call. Same thing with connected. If you don't connect with them, the outcomes are going to be a little bit more different because it'll be all about the no connection. Why couldn't you connect? Well, we called and left them a message. We called them a second time. We called them 3 times, and we're going to disqualify them. So, based upon your call, whatever happened, either green or red, connected or not, you will see that the outcomes are preset there for you to be able to respond appropriately to that contact as you're talking to them. And I want to let George just step in here because I know, George, you want to talk a little bit about the mentality behind why we set these outcomes up the way that we did.
Well, Scott, first of all, we've called a lot of people in our lives. I think you and I both have, and all the Vemma people out there have too. And we know that there's usually just a few outcomes. One of the things I wanted to point out here is that if you'll notice, we've actually included a Chris Powell invite video email down there to facilitate people actually sending out a video of Chris Powell personally inviting somebody to a home party. I know Vemma recommends, even if you don't do home parties on a regular basis, that you start out having a couple of home parties so that you can frenzy bonus. And that's included right in there. So and you can modify those as you go along. So we just want to let everybody know that we want to save you as much time as possible.
So let's try this out.
Yeah, yeah. So you would just put right up in the subject, you would just put home party invitation, and then you would set the date and the time in there for the home party, and you can set up a reminder for yourself on when to contact them back.
Okay.
All right, and a reminder when you want to contact them back, and a couple days before the event, and then you send out the invitation, and when you click on the next button,
That's great.
when you click on the next button, you'll see the actual, and if you want to add a little verbiage in there, you can. Uh, but you'll see there that there's actually a link in there from Chris Powell's movie, so that embedded into that email.
And that's the great thing about this here as well is you have
You
the
just
ability
push
to
a
get.
button and it's sent.
Yeah, all you really have to do is hit complete and send it off to them, or you can even just modify it a little bit if you like as well. It's you have that capabilities to be able to do that right here. So it allows you to be able to set those home parties up, and I love the way that you set that up, George, in the way that you customize that because it allows the people to be able to be able to set those home parties up. It's perfect, perfect. So I'm going to hit complete, and what it'll do is it'll automatically
And
send
we'll do
that.
additional training on that specifically.
So great. So we're going to have the
I'm
training
sorry. I say we'll
specifically.
do additional training videos on that in the future.
Excellent, excellent. So it's pretty straightforward how easy it is to be able to work with any kind of contacts in here. All you have to do is select the contact, choose did you connect with them or not, and then of course select the outcome of the call. If it's sending out the Chris Powell invite video email, or if it's maybe scheduling an additional appointment, maybe they joined as a brand partner or distributor, or maybe they're not interested right now. And of course, by clicking that, it'll actually send them into a different list for follow up. So we depending on the outcomes of the situations, we have it preset in this system in order to be able to help you out along the way. And of course, like George said, there's going to be additional training in this area as well. What I want to do next is I want to show you different ways to be able to generate contacts into your system. Because obviously we have 3 sales funnels you can go out there and market, but there are additional ways to be able to generate contacts into your From Here to Success website. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the Warm Market Wizard. And this is a very unique tool to From Here to Success. What this will allow us to do is it will allow us to be able to connect into social media. Right now, we have available to us LinkedIn, and of course, Facebook is it will be coming shortly as well. Gets turned on and off depending on Facebook restrictions sometimes. So within the next little bit, we'll have Facebook back in here as well. But here's the neat thing about the way the warm market wizard works. It allows you to be able to very easily and quickly be able to approach the people that you know. So imagine a brand new person that just joined into Vima. They have the first thing that you want them to do is be able to approach people, talk to people that they know, and get the word out about Vima and the great products that they have. Well, the warm market wizard will allow us to be able to very easily, with one click, be able to select a preset approach, which we have quite a few of them in here, from general biz off to ones that are geared towards Generation Y to Bod-e. We have a ton of different approaches you can use to be able to approach your friends in different markets. So, for example, if I'm going after LinkedIn friends, more of a professional business approach might be in order. I just select that. It gives me the approach that I need to use over social media. And when I click on next, it allows me to be able to pull in automatically all of my contacts in from LinkedIn. How great is that? Because what it will do is as I select the person um, from my LinkedIn, I'm just going to use the person here, click on next, it will automatically send this message out to my contacts in LinkedIn at a bunch at a time, and it will send this message from you to them to their personal inbox. Now, the great thing about the way this works is the fact that when we're sending this message, it's from you to them going into their personal inbox. Now, get this: if it's coming into Facebook or LinkedIn, people read the information that comes through there, and it comes up on their cell phones automatically. So it'll pop up right away. And this is a personal message from their friends, so they're more likely to read this rather than an email. So it's a great way for you to be able to get quickly in front of the friends, the influential people in your life with the business that you have. And we pull all that information in from your social media channels automatically. So it's a great way to get new people started off and getting them out there. And we've had great success with the Warm Market Wizard. The next thing that I want to talk about is the article creating and sharing. And this is a great tool that we have set up here. Article creating and sharing will allow you to be able to run your own personal blog as well as share from other people. This is very key. Not everybody in the world is a professional blog writer. Not everybody cares to write a blog. But there are some people out there that really like to blog a lot. And we have created a platform for both of you, the people that are creating the articles, which are the authors, as well as the people that are sharing the articles, which are the sharers. Here's where this system is really unique. If I'm a blogger, I create an article. I have this article available to the entire community. You'll see here that we have a test article right in here that's been created by admin. Anybody within the community from here to success has the ability to be able to share this particular article across Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, or LinkedIn. The neat thing about the way this works is if I share somebody else's content, the system will automatically recognize that I am the sharer. That means any leads that are generated off of this article, which of course the article itself has a lead capture form built into it, me as the person who shared that article will get the leads. So I can use other people's content to be able to help me generate leads across my social media channels. What a great way to do it. So now I don't necessarily have to write the stuff. I can use generated content from my leaders to be able to pull in new leads and new people that are interested in the Beam business. Now, from somebody who is a blogger, we've made this a win-win because when it comes down to the traffic to your blog articles, it's all about getting those people, getting the numbers in there for traffic to be able to get you up in the search engines. Well, here's the great thing about this. We've engineered this in such a way that all the traffic from everybody that's utilizing your article is coming back to your article specifically. So they may get the lead by sharing it, but you're getting all that additional traffic coming through directly into your article, meaning that your article is going to go up higher in the search engines. Not to mention, you're going to get name recognition for the article that you created. So it's going to help you brand yourself a lot more. So it's really a win-win for not only the article creator, but also the person who is sharing the article. With that being said, you could track everything that you're doing from your marketing. If it's out there, putting your websites out there in different areas, if it's creating articles, maybe you want to do some split testing. We have a full marketing center in here that allows you to be able to explore and be able to create different campaigns that you have going on, and of course do split testing as well, and see what kind of statistics you have coming into all your different websites. So it allows you to be able to have a great oversee picture. So this will, in a sense, allow you to be able to track all of your marketing efforts in every channel from here to success. I'm going to, I want to invite George to talk a little bit more about onboarding new people, because as you are bringing new people on board into your Vema business, we have set up here a getting started steps in order to help people with onboarding into Vema. George, do you want to just talk a little bit about that?
Scott, one of the things that we've learned in years of building people organizations is it's very important to have a track for people to run on right away. So in this particular area, what we did is we designed an initial checklist. As a matter of fact, when a new person or a person first comes onto this system, uh, this checklist is presented to them up front. And until they check that particular element off, that keeps popping up every single time they come on the system. And it really would, I don't think, lets them go any further until they've checked that off. You'll have to correct me if I'm wrong about that, Scott. But you'll see there we have a welcome to Vema. We have all these different elements here, and these are the things that we think are most important. And I personally have been building people organizations for over 30 years, both in the network marketing industry and the traditional marketing industry. And I just feel like that this is one of the most important things that you can have. And we've got some videos in there, whether or not we're talking about the young people's revolution of the YPR, or as they call us, the older OPR, the older people revolution. There's a start video in there for both marketplaces, uh, and we can add additional things in there in the future if we need them.
Absolutely. It's a great way for you to, as a leader, to be able to leverage yourself as you're bringing new people on board. Because instead of having to spend the time training each and every individual person, you can leverage off the From Here to Success system, because we have all these things into place. So you can train your people right out of the gate. Which brings me to the next thing. As people are getting trained, and once they start actually moving forward, we want them to be able to set their goals. And George, you want to talk a little bit about exactly how you've set this up in the back office here to be able to set weekly commitment levels and assignments for people to be able to help them achieve their goals.
Sure. Well, a lot of people talk a lot about part-time, full-time, and those kinds of things. And one of the things that we understand is that if a person really wants to be successful in network marketing, basically, if they will help just 30 other people get what they want out of life, help them achieve their life's goals and dreams, then they will have success and abundance. So what we decided to do was is to make the benchmark 30, helping 30 other people, and then having your goals based upon how long you want to take to do that. So in other words, and we said, okay, would that be a goal that you would want to reach in 30 weeks or 30 months? And of course, obviously 30 months would be maybe 10 hours a week or something. Doing helping 30 people, enrolling 30 people in 30 weeks, obviously is going to take 40 or more hours a week. It's a full-time endeavor probably. So we've set up all of the tasks there and activities. So this tells a new person the types of things that they should be doing every week, and also gives them a ratio between those different activities that maybe they might want to consider based upon which level that they want to choose. Whether that they want to try to enroll 30 people in 30 weeks or 30 people in 30 months.
See, that's great. And one of the neat things about this as well is as I have people that are coming on board to the system and utilizing this, I, as the leader, can be able to see the people underneath me in their progress reports. So I can see the movers and shakers and which people are actually advancing further, who are knocking off these different things. What kind of points are they getting? And you can view the report card of each person that is within your organization, so you can see who's actually moving forward. Because then, as a leader, you can actually choose to spend your time wisely. So it's a really great tool here to not only keep people on task, but keep leadership informed about what people are doing. So it's a great tool there as far as working together as a team and moving people forward. Now, George, the Team Center here has a lot of great information for people to be able to learn more about Vima and to be able to help train themselves. Do you want to touch a little bit on that?
Sure. The first two categories there, I want you could probably talk about the elements down there at the bottom, but I want to go up to the heading there. You'll see the first two are personal development and business development. We're just firm believers that our success is a function of both our individual development and the business development strategies that we learn. Obviously, we think that we have got the greatest vehicle in the world with Vemma, so we will be adding all kinds of business development strategies in there in forms of documentation, videos, webinars, and etc. as we go along on the rights under business development. We also have, as one of the key members on our team, uh, a Bob Proctor certified life coach, life and business coach. So under the business development side, uh, we'll be adding a lot of information there in the future also. Under the personal development area, and I'll be making contributions there. Other key leaders in the group will making contributions there. So anybody has anything good there, we're going to put it up so that we'll be able to access. So new people and all of us will be able to access those particular areas.
See, that's excellent. This is great material in the back here for not only training yourself personally, developing your business, and of course, it's a great resource for the new people that you bring on board as well. So, what I wanted to see here is
Scott, I think that's Scott. I think that's one of the Scott. I think that's one of the things that's going to set this system apart from a lot of others because most of them do not actually have the strategies involved, marketing strategies involved, and they also do not have training on the personal development side.
absolutely like the training is key in the organization, and to have that kind of leadership there and to have that kind of training material in the back end definitely will set From Here to Success apart from a lot of the other systems that you'll see out there online. So we're very excited to have that in place in the system here as well. Now, what I would like to discuss for people that want to take part in the From Here to Success system is it's very easy for you to be able to share the system with other people by clicking on Invite Friends to the System. It'll send a nice little invite over to your friend that will allow them to be able to try the system out. The really neat thing about the way that we have it here is you can actually try it out, get started for just $1 for the first 30 days. And of course, if you decide that you want to keep the From Here to Success system, it's only $19.95 per month. So everything that you've seen here is less than the price of your typical autoresponder. So not only are you getting a professional autoresponder, you're getting all the sales funnels, you're also getting the contact management system, the blogging, the warm market tool, and the full marketing center, all inclusive at $19.95, and it's less than the cost of a typical autoresponder. So as far as value is concerned, From Here to Success has definitely got a huge value for your Vima business and helping you grow. So it's worth giving it a try. Try it out for just $1 today, and just click on the register button here. Make sure to go to FromHereToSuccess.net and click on register. Or if you have been invited by a friend of yours, follow the link that's inside of that email and be able to click on the register link there, and then they'll be able to be able to work with your progress as well. So it's very important for people that if you are working with other people and you want to be able to track the progress and you want to be able to communicate with them inside the system, to use the invite to the friends to the system, because the system will actually maintain and recognize that you are their leader, and it will actually pull everything together. So I'd highly recommend that. George, did you have any final words before we close off the webinar? Because I know that we're going to have additional training coming up in the future, but we wanted to give you a brief overview as to how this whole system all came together.
Yeah, I do, Scott. First of all, I want to let everybody know that in the near future, we're going to be starting Tuesday evening webinars that will be available for our From Here to Success group. We also have a group on meetup.com where we'll keep all the scheduling and everything for those webinars. We've got and we have the ability to have the team calendar inside this system, but the other system will also allow us to have a little bit more exposure and for you to be able to get the word out a little bit better on when those webinars are scheduled. And Scott, I think you're setting up we're going to have a group on Facebook, from Here to Success group on Facebook,
Absolutely.
and LinkedIn also, so that we'll have a lot of exposure out there.
Exactly. We want to be able to make sure that we're not only from our standpoint with the From Here to Success system, but also from leadership in Vemma. We want to place on Facebook so that everybody can communicate and talk. And we want to hear your feedback. Are the different lead capture pages working for your different advertising? Is there any suggestions that you may have? We're very open from the leadership standpoint, not only here at Platinum, but of course everybody within the leadership at Vemma there as well. All right. Well,
Thanks, Scott. I want to thank you for your work on this system. You guys have been wonderful, and we look forward to a long and prosperous association.
sounds great. Thanks a lot, George. And I'm glad to be here on the call today. And I hope everybody gets a chance to try out From Here to Success and hope it works great for your Vima business. Thank you so much.